Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. This is for the Scorpio full moon happening now, between now and the 12th. This is a past life, this life reading, so like I said, some of it may not resonate. Alright. So we have a scribe or writer here. Yes. We got stuff going on here. I feel like this is a message that's coming through during this full moon. And the stone or the crystal that you might need for this transformation, because Pluto's in retrograde too, so would be opal. That is Scorpio. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Scribe or writer battles. Lots of them going on right now between different entities. They're all trying to fight this transformation. Nobody wants to have to transform, but they're going to anyway, and I think you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see it. So whatever energy somebody's carrying, you're going to be able to see, because it can't be hidden. I mean, it's like, so you know how they say lizard people and stuff like that. That whole facade and that whole mask is going to come down. That's the reversal of Pluto and this full moon in Scorpio. So we're starting out immediately with the star and the sun. Something's going ta-da, presenting itself, and this could be somebody in the limelight, so I can't say it's not, with the star and the sun. Beautiful energy, Aquarius and Leo. And we have, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Well, if you're online, or if you're in the public eye in some way, which, you know, star, sun, yeah, that tells me public eye. Yeah, everybody's watching. The whole world's watching. All right, 3 of Cups and a Page of Swords. All right. So I think this was an unexpected turn for someone. Yeah, we got Judgment right off the bat. Something's being brought back to life. Bring me to life, wake me up inside. I'm getting some old songs too, like oh God, Elton John. Don't let the sun go down on me. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is winning. The truth is winning. Like I said, you could be an artist of some kind, and somebody wants to know if they were able to pull something off here. They weren't. You're winning. Because they've been judged by their higher self. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of 3-party situation. Could be a friend of a friend, or I don't know what this is. We'll find out. Yeah, somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards you because they see you're winning. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. This is definitely a ta-da. Somebody's coming out of hiding. Could be this person watching you. Ooh. So we got the Fool again, but it flipped out in reverse. So somebody was hoping to get a brand new beginning here. 8 of Pentacles, but it's being delayed with this Hanged Man. Pisces energy, Aries energy. Maybe they were trying to get a brand new beginning with you and you just shut that down. Factors affecting the situation. You just said, because if the Queen of Swords is winning, they cut somebody off. Probably somebody that was pretending to be somebody else. Like I said, this person could be a writer, or you could be a writer. Like I said, you could be famous, a famous writer. Okay, so we have failure. Somebody's super depressed because whatever they tried to do here, it completely went, it failed. And the star is shining anyways. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Like I said, you've blocked communication with somebody. You've blocked some form of situation, communication with somebody. Maybe like me, you deleted some of your profiles online because just scammers, bammers, and hackers all over the place. I mean, it's one thing to have, social media. It's another thing that every single scammer, their brother and sister and mother and father, start following you. And, ain't nobody got time for that. Queen of Swords ain't got no time for that. Alright, so we got the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. You have cut off communication. And whatever these people tried to do, it failed. 77 could be significant. Outside influence. Scammers, hackers, bammers, and yeah. Oh gosh, I'm getting that movie Escape from LA. And I live in LA. We have the Hermit. Somebody hiding in shadows. Maybe doing a little investigative work on you. Maybe that's the person that you cut off. Virgo energy. Yeah, we got the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. I think you figured out something about this person. You 8 of Cups that ass. You said, yeah, no. Homie, don't play that. I see your 7 of Cups and I raise you a cup. There's the 8 of Cups. So we gonna 8 of Cups your ass. Because, 9 of Wands, you've been hurt enough. You've had enough done to you here. You're weary from the battle, but you're still standing and you're tired. Whoa. Hopes and fears is the Queen of Cups. She just jumped out there. Still in the 8 of Cups, still in the 9 of Wands. Somebody's hoping you'll be a sweetheart. Hoping you'll be their therapist. Because now, no matter what anybody tried to stop here or what they're trying to stop, it isn't going to work. They weren't able to come into your energy. You did not allow it. You saw it coming. See, this is what they don't understand, is that, oh wow. Like I said, everything is about to be seen through this full moon. Boom. There's the moon card. And it's going to be writ all over their face. They ain't going to be able to hide it. They ain't going to be able to hide nothing. But they're going to come in and try to schmooze you. Cancer energy. Pisces energy. We have the Knight of Wands and the Chariot here. Or that could just be you taking your love somewhere else. I feel like whoever this person is, they did not deserve your attention. They played too many games. They tried to be the scammer in the background. You know, I feel like this is somebody who's used to being able to manipulate people from the shadows. You know, they do a little investigative work on your online presence or what you do online, and then they try to trick you with your own search engine, basically. There's a lot of that going on. And Judgment, baby. You're coming back from the dead. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is definitely some sort of past life energy with that scribe and writer. And the battle's being won by... Guess who? Guess who's winning? The shiny ones. Can't say that all of them are shiny, but you know, a lot of them are, and they're being seen. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. That's like bringing the dark up and going ta-da. So these poor things in the background are like, well, damn, it didn't work. Well, you know, it's all about intention, baby. And if your intentions weren't good, then they're being seen out in the open and everything. 5 of Cups. They weren't able to stop this Wheel of Fortune from coming in. Of course not. It's destiny. And you know, all these people talk about destiny swap and all that. You can't beat the divine. So go ahead and try to swap whatever you want. It might work for a little while, but then, like I said, with this Scorpio full moon, man, it's gonna bring everything out that was dark, that was hidden, and it's gonna transform it. And there's some people here that are really, really unhappy about that because they're being judged for their karmic actions. Now, if you want to stay karmic and you want to envy people, hate people, and try to rattle people, well, that's on you. You know, that's a them problem. If you want to love people and you want to cherish people and you want to send the best energy out that you can with the star and the sun, then that's what you're gonna get back. Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy. What is this judgment about, Spirit? And I'm feeling like this is the judgment of like thousands of years of abuse, neglect. And fortune is about to change through the full moon for a Queen of Pentacles, good or bad. So whoever is the Queen of Pentacles here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we do have Virgo, this situation is about to flip. So, like I said, it's all about intention. That's why these are general readings, because you could be on the other side of this. You could be on the good side, which is the side that's going to become abundant and flourish and have a wonderful new beginning. Or you can be the one getting stopped in your tracks because of some kind of jealousy or hatred. Take it as it resonates. Can't hide that anymore. And I do feel like whoever this person is that's hiding in the shadows, they don't even want to be seen, because you could see whatever they hiding all over their face. They don't even want to be seen in public, I'm hearing. Because they could have ended a friendship over this. Yeah, they see you winning here. It's got the 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Somebody's very, very attracted to your light. They probably have been for millennia. And they keep coming back over and over and over again, but way in the wrong way. Yeah. Somebody wants to choose you for the 2 of Cups. Most recent past is there was 3 people involved in a lover situation. Which tells me like an open relationship. Yeah, that ain't working out for somebody now. Because you're winning. You're getting your 10 of Cups. Wow. Strength over the 7 of Cups. Like I said, you had strength over the illusion. And were able to be happy and celebrating. Despite anybody else's actions here. You're having a great Scorpio full moon here, and you're not afraid of the dark. You're not afraid of anything coming out in the open because you've already put your cards on the table. Sorry guys. That came out of nowhere. Yeah. Somebody's super, super upset because they weren't able to swap a destiny here. They weren't able to take your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, and they weren't able to make you fall for some sort of illusion. And like I said, you saw their 7 of Cups and you raised them one. You 8 of Cups, that ass. Said, I'm going towards my 10 of Cups. Ain't nothing you can do to stop me. Because there really isn't at this point. Their illusions aren't working anymore. Anything they've been hiding in the dark, it's being brought to the surface. Yeah, this 10 of Cups is so strong that it is... You reap what you sow. 7 of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Karma. This is you reaping what you've sown. So, as we go from the fire to the... It's raising up. Just like the 2 Judgment cards here. You know, it's like bringing something back from the dead and earning whatever you get to keep. And that includes whatever anybody else manifests too. So, like I said, manifest from a good place. Manifest from a positive place. Understand that what you want for yourself is the same as what you want for another. You know, don't be calling everybody else a spade and you be a spade too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just going to manifest more darkness. I mean, I feel like a lot of people hold resentments. And that's what you got to let go of during this full moon. This is a full moon release. You must release what no longer serves you. And that could be just relationships in general. That could be like, yeah. Somebody's definitely confused about the 2 of Cups here. I feel like this person got tricked into a very, very karmic relationship. And they can't sleep now. The 2 of Swords here. They're very confused. They want to apologize. They want a brand new beginning with you. They want this Ace of Wands. But, like I said, a lot of games were played here. Behind the scenes. Whether you knew it or you didn't know it, I don't even feel like you know some of these people. Could be a whole family. But they're going to lose their legacy to you. But, like I said, the fortunes are flipping. Due to non-action. Immediate future. You know, this is what they're supposed to do. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. But they're confused about your growth. They're confused how, you know, they've done everything to put obstacles in your way, roll boulders down the hill as you're trying to climb it, and you're still getting the Star and the Sun, which is a healing. Beautiful healing. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like you are leaving someone out in the cold. You got somebody on blast, on block, you know. Six of Pentacles. They have to give you what they owe you. Unfortunately, this person is stuck in a codependent relationship. Two of Cups to the Death and the Devil. Saturnian energy. And I say it all the time. Saturnian energy is fair, even if it doesn't seem so, because it's all about restriction, and that's Pluto, and I think Pluto's in retrograde in Capricorn and goes back into Aquarius when it goes forward. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So that's what this feels like. So the retrograde is stopping anything from moving forward as far as relationships go, because the intention is what matters. And somebody wanted to control that. Like I said, you know, this could be online stuff where somebody's like this hooverer, or this person hiding behind the scenes trying to manipulate your whole life so they can control your relationships and you can control things in your life. And you done blasted past that. You know, no matter what they've done, you've done. Yeah, there's at least 3 people here trying to do this. They like hackers, whackers, whatever they are. They wanted to control your life, cause an ending in your love life, or whatever the case may be. And they weren't able to do it. That's what the failure is all about. Yep. They failed to stop your brand new beginning with their lies, their slander, and their hatred. I mean, this is jealousy. This is, you know, they're upset about your new beginning, and they're also upset because you moved on. Sagittarius energy. So, yeah. You could have moved out of your house. You could have moved away. Period. Or you could have moved on to a better situation. You know? 4 of Wands. Whatever it is, this was destined to happen. 6 of Swords to the 4 of Wands and the karmic wheel. And whoever these people are, have been in the background doing all this crappy stuff, trying to control this situation. It's a big fail. Big fat fail. Because you're still getting your 4 of Wands, your 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles if you're on your own. What is the Hermit card about, Spirit? 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. So, 88 now. Like I said, this is a crash and burn. 7 of Wands tried to block you. That is over. Can't do it no more. Between Pluto retrograde and this Scorpio full moon, can't do it no more. This person's been betrayed by their own people because of what they were all doing to you. And you know, this person could have saw you as their 2 of Cups, or still sees you as their 2 of Cups. But you got them blocked. And they feel like you're betraying them. because you blocked them from your work, from your home, from everything. I feel like you didn't have any choice. Because like I said, who you supposed to believe when everybody's pretending to be somebody they're not? And your intuition can talk to you all day long. But when there's like 5 to 10 to 20 people doing this, how are you supposed to know? You know, I mean, everybody's trying to mimic other people's energy. And they're doing a damn good job of it with AI. So, don't believe everything you hear and see on AI online, because a lot of it's been manipulated by AI programs. And I feel like that's what's going on here. Whoever this person was, they tried to destroy your work. They tried to destroy something that you worked very hard for. Tried to betray you. And they were blocked. Either by you or by the divine. You don't take on the divine, because that's just not smart. Not a smart thing. You will be set back, I promise you. You will be sat down and said, like a mama telling her baby to stop it. Stop it. Or things have failed at everything they've tried to do to come at you because you're still in the star sun energy. 10, 9 Pentacles. Player wants the Queen of Cups. But I feel like you're whatever you're doing, it's working. So keep going. Yeah, they're hoping that you'll collaborate with them. But you've already let this energy go and moved on. Ain't nobody got time for the games here. These are games. This person thought they was the master of disaster and could come in and take away everything you worked for. And yeah. No. No. That's not how this is gonna go, homie. Like I said, that's where this collaboration's going. 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups. You don't make a Queen of Cups an option. Poor tang. Poor tang. Yeah. You get what you wish for. So if you wish this for another person, that's what you get in return. Wheel of Karma here. Somebody made a wish to hurt you, to make you an option. And you said, oh, no, 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 no. That isn't how this is going to go. You took back control of your life. You didn't let somebody seduce you into some sort of fantasy world that wasn't real. It's not real till it's real. And it's about to be real. So we have the moon in reverse. It's the final outcome on the moon. That tells me this Scorpio full moon is gonna be a doozy for those who wished harm on other people. And fortunes will flip. Aries energy. Pisces, Cancer energy. So, not going to look so good for somebody. It's going to look great for you, I feel like. Knight of Cups, 4 of Swords. This person is going to be sat down and forced to heal. They're still recklessly endangering themselves with the divine. But it's going to be seen. It's going to be, all of it's going to be seen. It's all going to come out in the open. I'm getting somebody. Somebody that's very, 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 I'm gonna be nice about this and just say too many chefs in the kitchen. Like too many people cooking up stuff with each other, like group stuff. That's demonic attachments. So if you're out there just spreading yourself around, you're attaching to every demonic energy that's attached to them. I call it like the apocalypse. So some people are out there just walking around in that zombified energy and consume. And that's exactly what zombies do. You know, they got no mind of their own. They're out there just consume. And they're walking around with no sense of self. But you can see the dead in their eyes. 5 of Swords. Somebody's fighting, trying to fight their karma here. This is the battle. The battle is as the battle does. So, or stupid is as stupid does. Basically. So what you want for another is what you're going to get back, and that is the wheel of destiny. That is the wheel of karma, the Torah. So whether you want heaven or hell, that's all in your intention. Make sure that your intentions for other people are good, and you don't have nothing to worry about. Alright, let's see what else we can get here. Because there's somebody here that didn't want the best for you. They wanted to destroy everything that you worked for and break your heart. But that's what's happening to them now. And the whole group, or whatever this is, they're all falling apart and fighting with each other because they can't stop this. They've been blocked. Either you blocked them or they blocked themselves by their actions. Yep. Trying to steal a great fortune here. Officially. From a child. This is somebody that I do feel like is 18 or above. Oh. Somebody tried to marry for money here. I'm getting dowry energy. Like somebody tried to marry for a dowry so they could steal it. Or that could just be, you know, a spiritual dowry. You know, what you're going to get from the universe for being a good person. And then they probably just try to come in and schmooze you. Try to make you believe something. That you were going to get your wish, whatever that is. And then steal it from you. Try to leave you out in the cold. Yep, there's the wedding rings. Can't make it up. Ain't enough, homie. That ain't enough. For what you've endured through these manipulations and this 5 wands, 5 swords, 7 of pentacles, 5 cups, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, it ain't enough. And this is over. Coffin. Because you're making healthy choices. You will meet someone who has the key to your heart. And this third party interference can't stop thinking about it. So, we got camera. They go They could have tried to freeze your picture, and they ended up freezing their own face. So I do feel like that you're making healthy choices in love and life, and you're loving yourself enough to maybe even be the key to someone else's heart. And whoever this attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation for the streets, third party interference is, they got some outdated thinking. They need to go back to the beginning, because they need to start over. That's why the Fool is in reverse here, because you're not being foolish with love. You're not being foolish with your energy. You're taking it to the next level. That's why this Ten of Pentacles, Star, Sun, Judgment is happening. And like I said, this full moon's a big one. You will be judged by your behavior and by the way you treat other people. Yeah, somebody's really, really mad about this. It's alright. Stupid is as stupid does. They've been humiliated, maybe even publicly. They're being taught humility. This is friends, man. Friends, heartbroken, happiness. Or these friends took away somebody's happiness. It broke their heart. Somebody's hopeful that you'll help them heal from a trauma queen that they gambled with. Yeah, it was all about the money. For whoever they got involved with here, you see the $sign up there in the corner? It was all for some sort of money. But there's been signs everywhere, and somebody did not heed those signs. I think you did, and you found balance through your awakening. Or you're finding balance now. And that's leading, like I said, to the fortune switching around. I don't know what this is, but it's like, so you could have just stayed to yourself and did the right thing by loving yourself, by making healthy choices. And like I said, you've become that key to somebody else's heart. And whoever this angry drama queen is, they took a big gamble. This could be one of your friends, I don't know, or it could be one of their friends. They took a big gamble with the healer here. They were hoping that they could stop you from healing. They didn't stop nothing. That's what that Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, yeah. They didn't stop nothing. They could have stopped a relationship, because you probably don't trust anybody now. There it is. I knew it. The jealousy, the insecurity. Somebody might be using some sort of fake pregnancy test here. But that person doesn't want to hear it. They're fulfilling some kind of fantasy. Like I said, there's no new beginning with this Two of Cups in the immediate future, because somebody's got to be fair. And like I said, with all the scammers, glamours, and bullshit going on online, how are you supposed to trust anybody at this point? But you're still making the right choices. You're still doing you and making healthy choices. So if this is some kind of online scam, you didn't fall for it. Like I said, you saw their 7 of Cups and you raised them one and you 8 of Cups that ass. Let's get some truth-telling cards here. Yep, greed. So, there's two of the deadly sins right there. Envy and greed. Laziness, obsession, cruelty. And stupid is as stupid does. Divine intervention, baby. Serendipity, catalyst, karma. Talent. Born with features and personality. Immortality, resurrection, sublimation, piety, and infinity. So, don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. It's just a fragment of your life, the one, what is wonder free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me. And they are losing everything, these basement dwellers. This is all about surrendering. Forgotten person, core, past, old friend. Yeah. So, somebody's got to learn how to surrender here. To open up, to let go and release what no longer serves them. Which is envy, greed, the great divide. It's what this battle's being fought over. Somebody could be writing about it. Somebody could be like I said, like a Stephen King, like a famous writer. Alright, so we got Lord Cthulhu for the Dragon card today, and courage. It's a time to be brave. To show your skills. Because you're an immortal and this is divine intervention. And no matter what these people are trying to do, they can't interfere with this. So Lord Cthulhu is a galactic dragon. Wow, my eyes are just... I'm going to have to get some glasses, guys. 99. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. Can't nobody pull the wool over your eyes no more. Nines are all about wrapping things up. Alright. So this says, you are the change. When Lord Cthulhu first arrived, he lost no time informing me who he was. I am the Dragon Elder and the spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. He went on to say, if you desire to be able to hold the energies of the 5th and 7th dimension, you need to be clear of your earthly woes and fears, greed, envy, all that stuff, basement dwellers, and your deep need for control. Your light bodies need to be in alignment with those of the earth and the astrological light matrix, the star and the sun. Only then will you become a tool and a tuning device to lift the energy of the planet. As more of you gather together to do the work, the greater will be your chance of bringing lasting peace to Earth. And we are doing that. Lord Cthulhu went on to explain why the dragons are here collectively. We have come because lasting peace is achievable on Earth. There are other galaxies beyond your human understanding at this time where it has happened. We dragons are as old as the universe itself and have encountered and witnessed humanity in all of its guises through the ages. You are the change. And this is what they weren't able to stop. They tried. They seduced people. They hated. I mean, the sun's going down on these people, which means that it's closing. It's closing that gap between the light and the dark. So the light's already won. These people just need to quit their dumb shit and accept it, and come out of the basement and let the sun shine in their face, so all of that ugly can be washed off through transmutation, through this this full moon in Scorpio, to transmute that ugly. It's overtime. So, wow. Well, those are your messages. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.